In the past couple of years, there is a term and concept that has become rather popular. I am talking about the man crush. In case you're somehow not in the know, the man crush is when men very much admire another guy. It could be a famous person like an actor, or just a friend of theirs or someone from their work. But basically, it's always somebody with qualities that they really admire and would like to have, and so they have a bit of a crush on that person. So, being all about gender equality as I am, as soon as I heard about man crushes, I thought, oh, well, if there are man crushes, there are obviously girl crushes, because I have plenty of women that I admire in that way. And so I wrote a post about girl crushes. In my post, I explained that a girl crush is the feminine equivalent of a man crush. I then listed my top 5 girl crushes that I decided on, and at the end of my post I had the question, who are your girl crushes? So I expected people to really respond to this concept. I thought they'd like it and be like, oh yeah, you know, guy crushes, girl crushes, this is my girl crush. But instead when people commented, it was a bunch of stuff like, I don't have a crush on any girls, cause like, I'm a girl, yeah. Girls just seem to be really uncomfortable with saying they had a girl crush. I found this really strange because I'd explained very clearly in my post what a girl crush was, that being that you just admire another girl because of something she does or qualities that you think are good. So in my surprise over the responses I got, I decided I was going to get to the bottom of why women are not okay with the idea of a girl crush, but men are completely fine with the idea of a man crush. I thought about it and talked with a couple of my closest friends, and this is what I came up with. One of the first things that I took into account is the fact that men are typically less comfortable with showing affection to each other than women. For one thing, we refer to each other as girlfriend, whereas I've never heard a guy be like, hey boyfriend! When we have slumber parties, we are willing to sleep in the same bed, which guys do not really do. Women love hugging each other and playing with each other's hair and just doing all sorts of girly things that are very common. So basically women can get away with being a lot more affectionate than men can, and no one thinks anything about it. So at first I thought that this would make women be more receptive to the idea of girl crushing, but then my friend pointed out, since the threshold of how much affection women are willing to show each other is already set pretty high, if you go over that, then suddenly women are like, whoa, way too much, hey, which I for one think is just silly. I mean, if you're going to be willing to show each other affection, you might as well show each other affection. Don't have like these specific little limits where this is okay but this is not. I mean, it doesn't make much sense to me. I did think of one other reason why women might not like the idea of girl crushes. While I really hate to promote this stereotype, it kind of exists for a reason. Women can be really bitchy to each other. And a lot of girls, when they see another girl that's like gorgeous and has really awesome qualities, instead of admiring her, they'll probably be jealous and hate her guts. And if that's really one of the reasons why girls don't like girl crushes, that really makes me sad. Because that means not only do girls hate each other, but they're not even willing to pretend like they like them. I mean, they could at least be giving good face and be like, oh yeah, she's awesome, but no. So I hope that that's not one of the reasons, but actually I kind of think it is. So my challenge today for all you girls watching is to embrace the power of the girl crush. Be willing to admire your fellow women and not be jealous of them. And since we're already the affectionate gender, don't feel funny about it. And for all you guys watching, keep up with your man crushes. I like that concept. And I would love to see comments about who your girl and man crushes are. To start us off, I'll give you my top 2. The first of those being Christina Aguilera. Her voice is amazing. I mean, go listen to her live. It's just, her voice. And she wrote my favorite female empowerment song, Can't Hold Us Down. Can't hold us down. Sing it, Christina. And the other girl crush I'll mention is Uma Thurman. Why Uma Thurman? Kill Bill. Enough said. And that's how you go from looking like a regular girl to a hooker for hire.